watching. Now the Karnataka BJP chief Nalin Kumar Katil has stoked a Tipu Sultan versus Hanuman Rao. What happened? Katil, remember, recently had iterated that BJP's main election agenda has now gone to attacking Tipu Sultan. This time he's asking voters in Koppal to choose between worshipping Ram and Hanuman or Tipu Sultan. He's urging voters to drive the Tipu sympathizers out of Koppal, saying the land was only for Lord Hanuman and Lord Ram's devotees. But this is after Tipu Sultan's descendants urged BJP and the Congress to keep his name out of politics or face a defamation suit.
ನಾವು ರಾಮ ಭಕ್ತರು, ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ಭಕ್ತರು, ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡೋರು, ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡೋರು. ನಾವು ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಸಂತಾನದವರಲ್ಲ, ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಸಂತಾನವನ್ನು ಮನೆಗೆ ಕಳಿಸೋರು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯಲಬುರ್ಗದ ಜನತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಆಂಜನೇಯನನ್ನು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಟಿಪ್ಪುವಿನ ಭಜನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಟಿಪ್ಪುವಿನ ಭಜನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಭಜನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡುವವರನ್ನ ಕಾಡಿಗೆ ಓಡಿಸ್ತೀರೋ ಇಲ್ಲವೋ? ಸಂಕಲ್ಪವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಸಂತಾನ ಬೇಕಾ, ರಾಮ ಭಕ್ತರು ಬೇಕಾ, ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ಭಕ್ತರು ಬೇಕಾ? ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ಪುಣ್ಯ ನೆಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸವಾಲಾಗ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ನೆಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಉಳಿಬಾರ್ದು, ರಾಮನ ಭಜನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಬೇಕು, ಹನುಮಂತನ ಆಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ತಾನೇ? ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯರು ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಸುತ್ತ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಅವರು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಟಿಪ್ಪು 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 ಬೇಕಾ, ಸಾವರ್ಕರ್ ಬೇಕಾ? ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಸುಲ್ತಾನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು? ಉರಿಗೌಡ ನಂಜೇಗೌಡ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ಉರಿಗೌಡ ನಂಜೇಗೌಡರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ಹಂಗೆ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಹೊಡೆದಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡೋಂಥದ್ದು.
He is a mad man. He wanted to cover it. He wanted to take on emotions. We want to take on development.
Let's go across now to Anaga Keshav. She's joining me live in this telecast. Anaga, this, it also saddens one because more than the civic issues that are of importance, it's these issues that are cropping up in Karnataka elections. What exactly did he say and how is the opposition charging back at him?
That's right, Pooja. More than the civic issues, it is the communal politics that is taking the center stage in Karnataka. Remember, despite the fact that Tipu's descendants requested politicians to keep Tipu's name out of it and not use their ancestors' name for political points, Netas are still using Tipu's name to score political points.
Anaga, I'll have to interrupt you right now. I apologize. We have some big breaking news coming in and I need to take that. This is big news. An army man has been beaten to death and cops are on the lookout for a Dravida Munetru Karagam councillor. A DMK councillor is being accused of beating a soldier to death. This is the Krishnagiri, where the police are on a lookout for a DMK councillor for the murder of an army man. What we are being told is that on 8th of February, 33-year-old Prabhakaran from Pochampalli had an argument with a 50-year-old Chinnaswamy over washing clothes near a water tank. Chinnaswamy happened to be the councillor for the municipality there. Now, Chinnaswamy, along with 9 men, then allegedly attacked Prabhakaran and his brother Prabhu on the same night. Based on Prabhu's complaint now, who appears to also be the eyewitness, cops have arrested 6 men and also including Chinnaswamy's son Raja Pandi. But Prabhakaran, who was undergoing treatment in a private hospital, succumbed to the injuries. Now, Nagarsampatti police have now registered murder charges, are on the lookout for Chinnaswamy. It's a DMK councillor. Remember, it's an elected individual right now from Dravida Munetru Karagam. It's directly now on the door of MK Stalin because it's the death of a soldier and on an issue of washing clothes. I want to quickly bring in India Today's Pramod Madhav for the latest on that. Pramod, this could escalate very big. What exactly happened? What are the details you're picking up? And Chinnaswamy clearly appears to be
definitely on the run. It's a very unfortunate incident that has occurred at Krishnagiri. Just like you mentioned, this is a location called as Pochampalli, and Prabhakaran and his brother Prabhu both serve in the army, and they had a kind of an altercation with Chinnaswamy, who was a councillor of the area, over washing clothes next to a Sintex tank, which is like a tank that distributes drinking water. But nobody expected that turn into a huge altercation where nearly 9 men go ahead and started beating Prabhakaran. In fact, later it was Prabhakaran's brother Prabhu who had filed the case. Earlier it was filed as a case of men beating up Prabhakaran, but unfortunately Prabhakaran passed away yesterday in the hospital, and now police have changed the case into murder charges. For now, Gurumurthy, who was with Armed Reserve, Manikandan, Vediyappan, Madhayan, Rajapandi, who is the son of Chinnaswamy, and Gunanidhi have been arrested. The police are on the lookout for the others, including Chinnaswamy.
Pramod, I request you to please stay on because BJP's Narayan Tirupati is joining me. This is not just about an altercation leading to murder. This is about a DMK councillor, a Neta. He should be leading by example. He lands up with 9 to 10 men. What exactly will the BJP now be taking? How will this take it forward? What do you think MK Stalin should do in this matter?
See, right from the day one DMK came to power, they are taking law into their own hands. And they are doing all these kinds of violence throughout Tamil Nadu. This is what is happening. In fact, the DMK ministers have been instigating, provoking the DMK cadres to attack or, even our state president, Mr. Annamalai's hand. They said that they will chop off Mr. Annamalai's hand. And, one DMK Neta was telling that he will send terrorists to Kashmir and kill the governor of Tamil Nadu. And one more Neta, the organizing secretary of DMK, said that even if a murder happens in assembly, there will be no case. So that is the mindset of DMK. And they are taking the, law into their own hands and they are doing all these things. DMK, the Chief Minister, Mr. Stalin, should definitely deal with an iron hand with these people. But
complete silence for now. I cannot see anywhere, Mr. Narayan Tirupati, a statement coming in from MK Stalin. There has to be an immediate condemnation and an assurance to the family that there will be action taken.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing will come because they all know that the DMK is known for its violent activities. And the police department's hands are tied by the politicians, by the ruling party. I think the time has come for Mr. Stalin to act immediately, and this person, the councillor, should be arrested immediately.
What do you think right now? Because it appears that he's absconding for now, clearly realizing what had happened. But do you think this should be seen as an isolated incident that happened between two groups or two men, or this is reflective of perhaps bigger issues there in the state of Tamil Nadu?
No, see, I don't treat this as an isolated incident because where from that, the mood to kill comes, it is because of the power they are enjoying. And this is because of the party's influence with the police. And that is why these people are indulging in all these things. How dare they can, organize, say, 9 people and go and, kill an army man. So definitely this is not an isolated incident or an emotional thing. But definitely this is because of the power they enjoy.
All right, Mr. Narayan Tirupati from the BJP saying that this is clearly not just about an individual incident, that there is much more. And importantly, what is MK Stalin saying right now? There's complete silence, conspicuous by silence basically. He's the chief minister, he's the senior most Neta. And here to mention what happened, the argument was over because the soldier, the man you see by the name of Prabhakaran, objected to Chinnaswamy, who happened to be the DMK councillor. He told them that they were washing clothes near a water tank. A very fair reason to object because a water tank that could be used for drinking water purposes, that there were clothes being washed. He must likely had objected to it. It turned into an argument, turned into a bigger issue where Chinnaswamy landed up with 9 men and started to thrash Prabhakaran and his brother Prabhu. Prabhakaran succumbed to his injuries from the armed forces, and that clearly is going to become a bigger issue. We'll see if there's a statement coming in from the armed forces too on this, but it is imperative that the government assures the family and ensures that Chinnaswamy and justice is provided in this case. We want to stay on this big story coming in because there are constantly reactions coming in. Just to give you a background, if you have tuned in just now to India Today. This is the Pochampalli area where the police are looking for Dravida Munnetra Kalagam's municipal councillor and 9 others. Some arrests have taken place. These were the men who beat up Prabhakaran, the one you see on your screen, a soldier in the Indian Armed Forces. Chinnaswamy is 50 years old, Prabhakaran was 33, and then this argument followed near Pochampalli in the Krishnagiri district. He's the councillor from Nagojanhalli municipality, 1st ward, and belongs to the DMK, an elected councillor, a Neta. He should be leading by example. The issue objected because, just to give you a background, Prabhakaran was that there were clothes being washed near the tank. Chinnaswamy, and the argument started on that, turned into more than a verbal spat into perhaps much more worse and then turned into beating. So remember, this is a developing story. These are just initial information coming in. I'll try to get you more details on that. But started over a verbal issue on an argument of washing clothes. We'll try and ascertain more facts about what exactly was happening, who objected, how did it turn into from a verbal dispute to literally assault on each other. But eventually, remember, it has led to the death of one man who belonged to the armed forces, and therefore the issue may escalate, and we'll try and get more details on that as well. All right, so just reiterating for our viewers here, this is what happened. It was 8th of February. 33-year-old Prabhakaran from Pochampalli had an argument with Chinnaswamy, who's the DMK councillor. The issue was washing clothes, and we'll try and ascertain details about who was washing clothes near the water tank, what happened, who objected, how did a verbal argument turn into a physical altercation. But this, after what we are being told, it turned much worse because Chinnaswamy landed up with 9 men who allegedly attacked Prabhakaran and his brother Prabhu, and Prabhakaran was undergoing treatment but succumbed to the death there, and now murder charges are being registered against him. Police is on the lookout for Chinnaswamy. Remember, a small issue about who and why was washing clothes turned into such a huge controversy that it landed from a verbal altercation to physical beating and death of one man. But because one is from the armed forces, another is a elected DMK councillor, that's the reason that it's becoming into a huge political showdown. The Bharatiya Janata Party already attacking the DMK, saying this is not an isolated incident. This is because they know they are in power. They can get away. They do not fear the rule of law. And that is the reason they are leading with these men to beat up other people. We'll quickly get in Pramod Madhav also for the latest on that. But the details that are coming in. Pramod, do tell us, so what exactly happened? Because there is some confusion with the details coming in, that there was an altercation over washing clothes, and that then turned into a full-on physical argument, an altercation and scuffle.
Absolutely. It looks like a kind of an altercation over washing clothes. That's the information we are getting currently. And both Prabhakaran and Chinnaswamy are from the same locality in Pochampalli. The information we are getting is that on 8th of this month, there was an issue where Prabhakaran and his brother were trying to wash clothes next to a tank that actually provides drinking water, and that turned out to be an altercation, and where Chinnaswamy, who is the councillor from the area, also has gone ahead, and their argument has immediately turned into a huge chaos because that same night, Prabhakaran and his brother were beaten up by 9 men. This is a complaint that has been given by Prabhu, who is the brother of Prabhakaran, based on which 6 people were already arrested, including the son of Chinnaswamy, that is Rajapandi. But unfortunately, as Prabhakaran succumbed to the injuries on yesterday, the case has been now changed, and they have to look out for the other arrests. Already 6 people have been arrested. There are 3 more, including Chinnaswamy. Police are on the lookout of them. That's what the police tell us.
Any reaction yet from the government or the party? Because it will be now up to M.K. Stalin, the Chief Minister, and the DMK to really assure the family. Any statement yet?
Well, the Chief Minister is currently at Salem, and we are also awaiting reaction from the DMK on this matter. It's very unfortunate such an incident has occurred where an army officer has died and apparently beaten up by Chinnaswamy and others. So we are waiting for reactions from DMK on this end.
Stay on with me, Pramod, because Kovai Satam is also joining me. He's from the AIDMK. Kovai, what exactly do you think the government needs to do? You know, it appears that there is silence, that whatever was the reason, actually it appears to be a small local issue that could have been resolved verbally and led to such an issue that a man is dead today.
Can't simply call it as a man is dead. He is Jawan. He is the one who protects us. And he himself doesn't have the safety in the state. This incident has certainly brought a disrepute and shame to Tamil Nadu. And this is DMK's culture. It runs in their blood. Not going by the law of the land, taking law into their own hands to any extent is their culture. And this is not the one such incident. There are many incidents like this where an elected representative takes law into their own hands, and the Chief Minister Stalin and the party head will remain as a mute spectator. They'll only end up in damage control exercise. by probably
Also,
temporarily
Kova, the
suspending
incident
party
appears to have
cadres.
happened on 8th of February is what we are being told. He was undergoing treatment as well.
Treatment.
It's 15th today. And yet it appears that no solid assurance has come from the ruling party.
It will not come because DMK uses police force as their puppets. They will not give the freedom to act as per the books of the law. Police are being used only to vendetta, only for vendetta politics. Only to avenge vendetta is what the police is all about. And MK Stalin is yet another proves that he is spineless when it comes to taking action against his own party men. This incident is certainly a shame to Tamil Nadu.
How do you think this, the family of the deceased victim also needs to be assured, compensated, ensured that, at some level, apart from the arrest that is expected, that ensure that the family is taken care of?
Certainly. This loss certainly is irreplaceable for the party, is for the family.
Yes.
The loss is certainly irreplaceable. Definitely not only a monetary aid. They have to be ensured that their future is being taken care. Probably the kids, or wife, or anybody who is dependent on this army men should be taken care.
The BJP has also been targeting the DMK over this, and we are waiting for a reaction from DMK. None has come yet. They are usually very vocal on other issues and to target the BJP. Therefore, do you think that the AIDMK or the BJP will be meeting the family, will be ensuring that they express their sympathies with the family members and take it up further, step up pressure on the government?
Yes, our leader is today in the Erode by-election rally. The news has been conveyed to him, waiting for his instruction. Probably, yes, definitely from our AIDMK side, we will take this up.
Right, thank you so much, Kovai Satyan, for the latest on that. So he's at a rally right now, the Chief Minister. Is he going to make a statement? Because that is what will be expected. An argument over washing clothes turned into a verbal spat and then a physical scuffle leading to the death of an individual who happened to be a soldier of this country. We're moving on to other stories as well. Karnataka Congress has launched a fresh attack against the BJP government. Congress chief DK Shivkumar has alleged that the BJP government was hiking tenders by 100%. Shivkumar says Bommai gave 7 days time to his MLAs to distribute tenders to contractors in order to rake in money for the party because it's election time. Congress had warned the contractors and the BJP MLAs that they will cancel such tenders and take action against the contractors and BJP MLAs when they come to power, as in when the elections happen. But earlier, remember, BJP MLA Gulehati Shekhar had written to the government stating tenders worth 22,000 crore rupees have been allegedly illegally tendered in irrigation corporations. BJP is rubbishing allegations expectedly. They are saying produce evidence in the assembly or file a complaint with the Lokayukta if you are so sure. Don't make claims in the air. Here's what happened and all the reactions with it.
See, we have all documented evidences that government of Karnataka has enhanced the cost of the tender and very urgently they are allotting tender. They have given the powers for MLAs, ministers to collect money and find out their own contractors who can pay them money, who can pay them advances money.
These people have closed the institution itself. They have gone to the extent of closing the institution. Corruption was the hilt during Congress time, and all the cases are now being transferred to Lokayukta. First, let them answer on their corruption charges.
Our leaders addressed a press conference stating that the BJP MLA, an ex-minister, has written to the additional chief secretary of irrigation department stating that 22,000 crores worth of irregularities have happened in the irrigation department. That is KBJNL, KNNL, VJNL. It's BJP MLA who is stating that. He is also the chairman for the Bovi Development Corporation.
असेंबली चल रहा है, सबूत है तो सेशन में आरोप कर सकता है विथ रिकॉर्ड. सबूत है तो लोकायुक्त के पास जाकर के कंप्लेंट दे सकता है. सबूत है तो एसीपी के पास जाकर के कंप्लेंट दे सकता है. वो लोगों के पास सबूत नहीं है, केवल नेगेटिव नैरेटिव सेट करने के लिए कोशिश कर रहा है. उसके लिए वो लोग आरोप कर रहा है, उसके पास सबूत है ही नहीं. सबूत है ही नहीं. सबूत है तो कंप्लेंट करना.
करप्शन तो पूरे देश में बहुत वर्ष से है. कर्नाटक में कितना है, कितना परसेंटेज है, इसके बारे में अभी सर्वे नहीं हुआ है. सिर्फ कांग्रेस वाला ने बोल रहे, मगर है. हाँ, फिर भी उसको कोई विटनेस नहीं है। जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर एसोसिएशन वाले बोला था, अभी तक एक भी उसके पास साक्षी नहीं है। उसका प्रूव करने का जो एक सिस्टम है उसमें वो नहीं किया, सिर्फ एलिगेशन करते हैं।
I will tell them the principal opposition party is the Congress. Till today, they are telling outside only. In the house, they have not raised a single issue and taken it to the logic end. Huh? So, if they are very serious, if they are very serious about the corruption, all those things, I agree. This is a corrupt government. But as a principal opposition party, they should take the issue in the house and take it to the logic end.
Violent communal clashes have broken out between two community groups in Jharkhand's Palamu district. Miscreants engaged in stone pelting and arson over a dispute over the construction of a makeshift gate on the account of the Mahashivratri. Now, this decorative gate that you're looking at was being built near a mosque on behalf of the Hindu side. However, it was refuted by the other side of the controversy and then escalated into a full-blown violence. These are disturbing visuals coming on your screen. Half a dozen people and police have received serious injuries in these clashes. Petrol bombs have also been hurled during the incident.
बाकी में जो आज की घटना घटी, उसकी सबसे पहले तो हम घोर निंदा करते हैं कि इसको कुछ षड्यंत्रकारी लोग, कुछ जो तैयारी करके इस पार्टी को अशांत करने का काम किया है, उसकी हम निंदा करते हैं। और वैसे लोगों को जो चिन्हित हैं, जानबूझ करके इसको बदनाम करने के लिए पार्टी को इस प्रकार से काम किया है।
Let's get an update then from Ranchi from my colleague Satyajit. Satyajit, what exactly happened? These are disturbing visuals. What are you picking up about the details?
Of course, the visuals are very disturbing, and it shows how people react. They have become more reactive on subtle issues also.
Yes.
Gate was built for the occasion of Mahashivratri, which is scheduled on February 18th, and that was the issue of dispute. That became the issue of dispute. What we gather and what we have come to know is a member of one community was opposing it, that it is near the mosque. So the other community should refrain